Yeah, yeah. What's good? Another day, another week, another round. What's popping, people?
What's good, family? What's going on?
Everything is good, man. It's your boy Hasan in
Ah,
the building. Who you? Who you?
it's your man Hawk. What's up, good people? Hope you're doing all right out there.
Yeah, man. Um, First of all, let's get welcome to another round. First, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
Um, we're right in the middle of that weather shift. So how is it looking out there? NYC. How's it looking?
So yesterday in like the 30s, 40s,
Okay.
and mad windy, crazy wind,
Okay.
to the point where I kid you not, I was walking to my car in this open parking lot, and I was literally fighting the wind to get to my car. And I swear to God, if I was 50 pounds lighter, I probably would have flown back. I kid you not.
Wow.
That's how strong the wind was. Okay.
Shit.
Word.
Did
So
that just last that day, or has it been that way for a couple of days?
just yesterday. Just yesterday. So some kind of cold front must have come in or something. And whoo, that was rough. But now today, no wind and 56 degrees.
You can't make this shit up.
Okay. So sunny as hell. Had to wear my shades today. You
Wow.
know, word. So I'm like, it's like, okay, that's that crazy, and you know it because you from here. It's that
Yeah.
this is that crazy time in New York where it's starting to transition, but you'll get a string of cold days, and then you get that warm day. Then you'll get a string of warm days, and then you get that crazy cold day
Hmm?
until it levels itself out. So
It's nuts,
that
man.
that's what we're doing now, man.
Well, I like that's why when you said about the wind and you
Mm-hmm.
said like it could have threw you. I was like how tall are you? You six what?
6 feet.
Are you
Six
six?
feet.
Are
Yep.
you 6 feet? You a 6 foot man.
Yeah.
And if that shit was like pushing you, like I'm saying, I said that's some strong shit then.
Yeah. Yes, it is. No doubt. Straight up, I felt like I was pushing the football sled on the field. That's how hard it was to get through that wind. I kid you not.
Oh
I
my
kid you not.
goodness. Yeah, it's the weather, it just fluctuates. It's so weird, man. Especially
Well,
New York get it super weird. Like sometimes you could be like, dude, it was like I'm talking about like previous years, like years ago.
yeah.
You could be like, yo, it was snowing like a freaking blizzard last week. And then this week it might be like 50 degrees,
Yeah.
55 degrees, and the snow is gone. You'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Um, what I wanted to do today
Hmm.
to get into it was it was some current events that's been going on the last week or two, and the two things I really wanted to talk to you about both just so happened to deal with um the NBA, but it's not NBA games. It's like dealing with players and like just of that like of that nature.
Yeah. Got
um
it.
like, and y'all know how we do it. It's real barroom talk. We could disagree, we could get animated, we could do whatever. If y'all ever hang out at your local bar, go places, y'all know how we get. It's been times I've been in bars, I'll be looking down like, oh, they going at it, talking about, like talking about football, or talking, or especially they talking about like women, or like dude complaining about his wife or relationships, or
Right.
if he did so, you be sitting there like, damn, it's getting a little heated in here. But
Yep.
I want to know your opinion, because I've
Okay.
always looked at you like you're a very knowledgeable person, and you're not one of those people who, well, I don't even want to say this one part because I'm gonna get to that, but the type of person that some of these people are, how they're talking, you're not them. You think more level-headed, and you're gonna call
Mhm.
us space. I just want to know
I
your
like to think so. Thank you, my brother. But go on.
definitely. Uh, how do you feel about this, all of this controversy with the Memphis Grizzlies star, Ja Morant. You know, him with the gun. He was on IG or TikTok, one of them, and he's like holding up a gun.
Posing
Uh,
with the gun.
yeah, on the gun. Then it was they said he was had a pickup game at his house, and it was a young white kid, like 17. They said he was smacking him upside the head or beat him upside the head, and then went and got a gun because it was an argument that they were playing, and I guess the kid was trash talking, and
Okay.
sometimes that trash talk can go too far.
Right.
I'm going to hold mine out, but let's just get. Excuse me. I'm talking about his entire behavior, like everything that's been going on with him, but the whole gun thing, and he's been suspended from the NBA, and they said he's taking some time to get his, to get himself right. But I just
Mhm.
want to know your opinion on what's going on with him. Do you think he could find his way back from this? Like, how do you think he got into this? What do you think? Is he just a bad seed? Like what? Like how do you feel about it?
So, um, I'll address that part first, and I'll address the actual gun secondly. Um, Based on what I've been hearing, um, as things have unfolded, it sounds like there's been some stuff going on with him
Mhm,
that was not previously revealed.
mhm.
And I mean, to the point where if he wasn't receiving help, he should have been getting help for whatever those issues were or
Gotcha.
are. Um, so I'm just going to say this, and sometimes I get bit in the ass for it, but I think people always ask, well, Mark, are people in general, are people inherently good or are they inherently bad?
Mm,
And and I always like to think that people are generally inherently good until they go through something or they experience something that changes them, and then they just go off the deep end, and there's no turning back. You know what I'm saying? Um, so with that being said, um, whatever he's going through, as long as he gets the help, I definitely believe that it's salvageable. I'm not just gonna kick him out the NBA and like be gone with you. You know what I'm saying? He's very young. Very immature, very impressionable,
mm.
and he's got a lot to learn about being an adult and adult life and the responsibilities that come with being an adult. Now, him like a lot of other young brothers in the NBA, he's in a very unique situation because it's not your the typical 21, 22, 23 year old is not walking around with, I don't know, 40, 50, $60 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you are who you are, at that particular age, when that type of money is just thrust upon you, and if you're in a situation where you didn't come from that lifestyle, um, you're gonna bug out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you're probably gonna act in a way that's not like you. You're probably gonna do things that you've never done before,
Mhm.
um, just because you can. You know, um, but these guys got to realize what a blessing it is for them to be in the position that they're in, and they also have to realize that because of the position that they're in, they have more responsibility to conduct themselves properly.
Accordingly, yep.
Because if they don't, as quickly as it came, it can get snatched away just as quickly.
And that's the
Just
problem.
as quickly. Okay. So that's that part. So like I said, I hope he gets the help that he's seeking or that he needs. And yeah, I do believe he has a chance to um just get over this and reestablish himself um as a person, as an NBA player, and overall his image.
Gotcha.
But now I need to address the gun thing. Um, I don't know where he was. I don't know. I missed that part. I don't know if he was in somebody's crib. I don't know if he was in the club or whatever.
It was a
But
club. I think it was a club.
oh, okay. So all right. So that's stupid shit number one. Okay. Um, even if the bouncers allowed you to roll in the club with a gun, which I don't understand because you're not the police. So why are you letting people in there
I
with
was
guns?
even. I agree. I agree.
Why are you letting people in there with guns? They got guns on them. They're drinking. They just doing all kinds of things. Anything can happen. So
That's not a good mix. Drinking
it's
and
not a good mix.
got
It,
guns,
it's
but
it's not a good mix. I mean, to the point where even when I was working, um, our chief used to say, "Listen, if you're going to hang out and have a couple drinks, make sure you don't have you don't have your piece with you. Put it away somewhere.
uh-huh.
Take it home or stash it in the trunk or something. All right, just because. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so that's a bad mix right there. And number two, um, I can't stand dudes, even women, whoever that stands around taking pictures with a pistol in their hand. I'm like, what's that for? I'm like, who are you showing off for? And what message are you trying to convey? You know what
Stupid.
I'm saying? It's dumb. It's childish. I don't get it. It's like what you a gangster now? What is it? And you trying to show how hard you are by taking a photo of you with a pistol? It means nothing. It means nothing. My thing is, and why are you even? And even if you are, um, if you're legal to carry,
Mhm.
why are you even exposing that to the world? Why?
I agree.
Because not for nothing, even when I do carry, even now,
Mhm.
I don't let nobody know nothing. In fact, I don't want you to know that I'm carrying. I don't want you to know.
Mhm. I wouldn't either. Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense. If I'm carrying, I'm carrying. It's not your business to know.
Yeah. So
So
so do
so
you? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
yeah, so no, that I was just gonna say, so that's my position on the whole thing, man. It just reeks of immaturity and making dumb moves, you know. That can actually get you in trouble or or get you hurt or worse, you know?
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
yo,
well, everybody's entitled to an opinion.
yeah.
But some of the stuff that I'm hearing, certain NBA players, and I'll name one. Like I listened to a couple, but the one that's coming that I'm thinking of right now was Steven Jackson. And Steven Jackson
Oh
has
God, yeah.
he has the podcast All the Smoke with Matt Barnes.
Mhm.
So shout out to them, which is doing well. I think it's through Showtime. But Steven Jackson, listen, I get it. A lot of there's a saying, it's an old saying that I live by. Everyone knows the saying, but I live by this. They go, you like don't judge someone until you walk a mile in their shoes.
Right.
And it is true. Like, so I try when I see things, a friend could come and tell me, "Oh, did you hear so and so did this?" Blah blah blah. I'd be like, "Well, you don't know where they were mentally. You don't know what had them do that." Like, I try not to judge until I get all of that. So you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
excuse me, what I hate, what I can't stand is when they like the cool, it's like the cool kids go, y'all don't know what he go through. Like people, he might not have felt safe or whatever. And you know what, do you, Ja? And blah blah blah. No, but now they did say you were wrong. You got to start acting better. But they talking about the fact of having a gun. I'm going, you're changing the narrative, bro.
Yeah.
You're missing the point. If
Yeah.
Jai was caught and he had like a gun in his bag or something like that or whatever, still
Mhm.
wrong. But my point is, if he had a gun, then you found out later, oh, blah blah blah, he got robbed, whatever reason. I think there's still other ways to go about it, but you will go, okay. That's why I say I don't judge. What I You cannot justify someone in a club pulling a gun on IG. Wait, what? Dude,
Yeah, what are you doing?
it makes no
Yeah.
fucking sense.
No.
It makes no sense. It's
Right.
like, so all that, I know you're trying to be there for your NBA comrade, and you're like, I think, and then Steven Jackson even tried to like how can I put it? Like, he didn't throw shade, but he basically saying like Stephen A. Smith, Shannon
Yeah.
Sharp, he was going
Uh-huh.
at them saying, don't listen to them, and they are judging it. Like, how come people are so quick to throw their black brothers under the bus? I go, here we go with the black brother shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. First of all, it's worse that you are a young black man because they already consider us animals anyway.
Right.
So to me, it ain't got to do with trying to throw our black brothers. If it was a
Nothing to
Hispanic,
do. It's
yeah, if it
taken out
was
of context. Has
there you
nothing to do.
bro. To me, it could have been JJ Redick. He's not black. It could have been what's the dude who played for the Knicks, the Asian dude,
Jeremy
Jeremy
Lin.
Lin. It
Yeah.
could be Jeremy Lin. If any one of these people, no matter what your race is, got caught on IG or something showing a gun, I would say the same thing. This is some ignorant young shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And you need to have better people around you. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Because I don't know what kind of life he's come from, but a lot of these NBA players, like even the ones who are well respected in the hood, Allen Iverson ain't never even get caught with no freaking gun on the computer or no, and and we know where AI from.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Anthony Mason, God bless him. I used to hang out with Mace. Mace is
Mhm.
from the street.
Mhm.
Mace was, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you could be as hood as you want. If that's who you are and that's how you was raised,
Mhm.
but you got to find a way to navigate in this business because once you get in this business, it's a business.
Yep.
And that's with any athlete. That's NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, tennis,
Yep.
shit, bowling. If they paying you for it, you know what I'm saying? If they paying you
Yeah.
for it, like,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta do better. Now, to backtrack on one part, everyone, no one is perfect. We've all done shit that we think about and go, what was I thinking? Like, I know I've done things that was like, yo, you know what I mean? But I also, like, you need people around you. You need the right people around you. If I hung out with nothing but goons my entire life and then I make it to the league or I become successful doing something else, then of course I'm not going to turn my back on people who looked out for me. But we can't do the same shit we did when we was goons on the corner. You can't do that. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So you have to go, okay, I'm gonna have to stray away from this. It's mad people that I hung out with when I was young, and I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn. So I hung out with some crazy people.
Mhm.
And it's like, but then when I got into the music industry, it took for Prince Marky D, God bless the dead, and Corey Rooney to go, yo, you gotta fall back. Like you can't be around these people like that.
Mhm.
They not telling you don't be their friend.
Right.
They just saying, yo, listen, you can't do the things that you used to do. And
Mhm.
they go, how bad do you want this? And then I was like, oh shit, I ain't trying to lose this shit. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And maybe all this is happening with John now. Maybe this is going to be a wake up reality thing for him. You know what
I
I'm saying?
hope so. I
So
hope
it's
so.
like, to me, it's just, so I didn't agree wholeheartedly with what Steven Jackson was saying. Listen, I'm there to support. They say the NBA is like, what do they call it? They didn't say a fraternity. Yeah, like a fraternity,
Okay.
a brotherhood. So okay, I'm get that you want to be there for your brother, but don't put out the wrong narrative where a, another youngin might be looking at it going, yeah, yes, yeah, 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 stat, yeah. You know, sometimes we gotta, because now I'm not saying that he said it was okay for him to do it. But to me, it sounded like you were more trying to support your fraternity brother. You know what I mean? He didn't say it was okay, but you got to go. If y'all got time, go to YouTube and type it in, and you'll hear what he said. And people, when I was reading the comments, I do research. I don't just talk just to talk. And
Mm-hmm.
they were like, "I get where you're coming from, but what you're saying is wrong, bro."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He has to be held accountable for his actions. You know what I'm saying? And but not to be silly about it, but when they showed the video when he was doing it, first of all, what gun was that? She was this fucking small, right? Yo, it looked like a toy gun, and how he was holding it. He was told, he's like, yeah, and he was holding like this.
Yeah, like this. I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, the fuck is that?
what are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? So you don't even look tough holding a gun. You look crazy. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So I just want him to be better because he has the potential to be one of the like the main faces of the league. LeBron, he out of here. KD, people keep listen. Let me explain something to you about Kevin Durant. First of all, every time he jumped from team to team, his jumping from team to team is a little different from when other people jump from team to team. KD,
Mm-hmm.
that's a whole nother conversation, but he's still elite. But
Yes.
a lot of people don't respect KD,
Correct.
the man, not the
Correct.
player, the man.
They don't, right, because of decisions that he made.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
Mhm.
So so he's still a face of the NBA, but they saying John Morant could be the face of the league once the
Correct.
teams start to really win, like they make it to
Right.
like let's say the Western Conference Final. We don't even have to win yet, but he's so explosive.
Mm-hmm.
You have all of this opportunity. You have all the dude you just signed. How much was his Nike deal? The shit was huge.
I don't know, but it was bananas.
The shit was
Yeah,
bananas. And then he just re-signed. He did his max contract with Memphis. It's like 200 something million.
exactly.
So you gonna throw this shit away so you can be in a strip club holding your gun?
Yeah.
Yo, you
Yeah.
wilding, bro. Yo, I would be like, I'm home. I'm
No,
good.
it's crazy. And I gotta backtrack to what you said Steven Jackson was talking about. I'm like, dude, all right, fine. You want to call your NBA the fraternity and stick up for your brother. Okay, I get that. Guess what, bro? I've been fraternal since I've been 15. And you know what? Ain't a situation I haven't seen. So yeah, you want to stick up for your brother and you got his back in public, but guess what? He's your brother. You're gonna sit his ass down and be like, yo, man, you fucking up.
Yeah, yeah,
And if you don't do it, then you're part of the problem
yeah,
because you should be able to check your brother. It's like, yo, man, what are you doing?
yeah.
What are you doing?
You gotta
I
be held.
wonder. I wonder what Steven Jackson would say if it wasn't a gun, but let's say it was a, I don't know, a table of coke in front of him.
Mhm.
What would he have said then? Oh man, he ain't listen. Listen. We need to support him. Like, no, but man, you better check his ass in the rehab. That's what you better do.
Yeah,
Okay. So, yo, if you want to know what a what real fraternity is and how we really roll, then listen right here. This is what it is. All right. Yeah, that's your brother.
mhm.
Whether you pledged with him or you pledged him or whatever have you, that's your brother, and you got his back and he got your back. But damn it, if he need help, you also need to be there for him.
Yeah,
You also need to be there for him, and don't sugarcoat shit. Like, yo, dude, this is the problem.
yeah,
Okay. This is the problem, and we need to get you some help. What's up?
Facts. Big facts.
That's what real fraternity brothers do for real fraternity brothers. Straight up.
Facts. Big facts. Well, I mean, I pretty much, well, not pretty much, I do agree with you wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? And shout out to Ja, like you are beast. And I just now I do believe in second chances though. I do
Mm-hmm.
believe in that. Like we all make mistakes. So I believe in second chances. So hopefully
Absolutely.
he could you know, everything will come together. And after the NBA just announced that uh they suspended him for 8 games, I think it was 8, but the ones that he was already gone are counted in those in those
They
in
counted right. So he's got two left.
yeah, so
Yes.
so and that is without pay. So now I
Yes.
know he make a shitload of money. See, maybe to all my people out there, for those that know what I'm about to say is true. Look, I don't give a hell if I sign for 200, 300 million. If they tell me that I'm missing these games, which could be like, you know, 1.5 million or whatever, so. Oh, he's each game cost him $900,000, so. They go, well, he could afford it. Damn that. I want all my money.
Yeah, exactly. I want all my money.
So so all that, oh, he could afford it. Nah, that's why when a lot of these players be getting like the technicals and the flagrants and shit like that, you know, I forgot how it actually works, but you know, and they have to pay and so and so. I'm like, they go, oh, well, they could afford it. Y'all must not think the way I think. Damn that. I wouldn't care if I got hit with a penalty or something, whatever, technical, and they go, oh, that's gonna cost Damon Hassan Johnson. That's gonna cost. Oh, let's say when you criticize a ref, when you go at the ref,
Mhm.
you get penalized for that. So
Yeah.
they go, yeah, they're gonna go in his pockets. That's gonna cost him about $35,000 or $45,000. I could have 300 million. I don't want to give you $35,000 of my hard earned. Damn that.
Agreed.
So imagine how much he losing from 8 games.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
so
Yep.
shout out to Ja. Do your
Yeah.
thing. You know, oh, side note, this is one thing. Like I said, it wasn't really NBA. It's got to do with NBA players,
Right.
but not really with the league. But I gotta say this one thing about the league, about Ja's team.
Uh-huh.
I love people that talk tough. I love talkers, but they talk a little too much.
They talk way too much and they ain't accomplished nothing
It
yet.
never cut. That's all I'm saying. If you was like Draymond Green talk a shitload, but guess what? He could back it up.
You got rings.
He got rings. He got 4 of
Uh-huh.
those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it like Ja is regular, but that Dylan Brooks dude, he on a whole nother level, bro. His mouth is crazy. His mouth is crazy. So, but we won't go there. We can get to
Yeah.
we can get to that later.
Another story, another time.
So my second thing is NBA. We could say uh affiliated. Um,
Okay.
I would love to hear your opinion on this. And for all you guys, if you got an opinion, y'all can hit us up on social media, or you can hit us up on the website because I
Mhm.
really want to know people's opinion on this one. Okay. Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, Larsa
Lost
Pippen,
the Pippen. Yeah.
is
Mhm.
dating Michael Jordan's son, Marcus. Now, okay, I just gotta word this right because to me, this is toxic on so many levels. So many levels. Uh okay. First, let's address the Scotty Michael thing.
Mhm.
Scotty and Michael don't ain't really fucking with each other.
Right.
Scotty came out with that book. He spoke his truth. And when he was started doing press for his book, he spoke how he felt about the what was the special? The Last Dance.
Last dance.
And I ain't gonna hold you up. Y'all know how much I love Michael Jordan.
Mhm.
I love Michael Jordan.
Mhm.
But I agree with what Scotty said. Scotty said the documentary was supposed to have been about the Bulls' last dance before they separated,
Yes.
collapsed. Michael Jordan Wait, his manager was one of the producers, but Michael Jordan was the executive producer. They said he did it. They've been trying to get him to do it for years. That's why they taped all of it years ago. But he would not sign off on it. When he finally signed up on it, he gets say so on what makes it and what doesn't.
Okay.
And to me, it should have been called, you know how Michael had all the dope titles for the books and shit back in the day, Come Fly With Me or Air or something. But you know what I'm saying? Like it should have been those titles, because for it to be the Bulls, the Last Dance, to me, that wasn't about the Bulls. It was about Michael Jordan. That's just my opinion. It was more about Michael Jordan. And if that's the case, he's so iconic, I have no problem with it. But don't say The Last Dance. And then Scotty said, which I agree too, if it's about The Last Dance or it's about the Bulls team, I mean, not the Bulls team, it's about The Last Dance, and you talking about you, and they asked you all these questions about you wasn't there that year where Scotty caught the attitude because Phil didn't make the last play for him. Scotty's like, so why was you even talking about it?
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like I said, you could be my favorite player. You could be my family. I'm going to ride with you no matter what, but then I'll put you to the side and be like, that's a little extra, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm bringing that up because they haven't met eye to eye. And Scotty even said, they don't fuck with each other like that. So with saying that, Scotty's ex-wife, the mother of his kids, is dating Michael Jordan's son. Now, another point, that's the second point. That's some awkward shit. That's some real awkward shit. Then she's like 10 years older than him. Her son plays in the league with the last NBA player who she dated. I forgot his name. I think he used to play for the Kings. But now he's on the Lakers. So her son, Scottie Pippen Jr., is on the same team with the guy who was pounding his mother. What type of...
Wait a minute. Scottie Pippen, where does Scottie Pippen Jr. play?
He plays for the Lakers now. Now
he does.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He made the league.
Yeah, he made it. So,
okay.
But he now I gotta double check to see if he got cut, because I don't really see him playing now. But you have those players. You have those players that are like way down on the bench.
Right on the bench, yeah.
Yeah. So I could look it up now while we're talking about it. But all Impressed was saying was, how uncomfortable do you think he was? I can't remember the guy who his mother was dating. It was a guy, I think he played for the Kings. I think his name started with an M. I can look that one up too. But she dated him. And now they both made it. I think he got traded to the Lakers. So how you feel sitting in the locker room with some young dude and he was pounding your mom out?
So I got to ask this question. And it's not that you have the answer, but I don't know her age, but she's got to be at least 50, right?
She's Larsa Pippen is in her 40s.
She's in her 40s?
In her 40s. Okay. Because Scotty was older than her.
Okay.
Scotty, you know what I'm saying? He was older than her.
Okay, you're right. Because Scotty's in his 50s. But, yeah. 50. Okay, so all right, so she's a bit younger than him. Okay, fine. So she's in the 40s, but I saw a picture of her.
48. I just looked it up.
Huh?
48. I just looked it up.
I was going to say late 40s.
Okay.
All right, so she's 48. Don't know how old MJ's son is, but it would occur to me that she's probably significantly older than him. By more than 10 years, I would say.
Yeah, because I think he's like I think he's like 34 or something like that.
Exactly. He's not that old. So I'm like, so there's that. Okay. And not that two people of a certain age can't get together and like each other, but I'm like, I don't know about that.
Exactly. Like,
and if I'm keeping it 100, if I was MJ's son, if I was like 34 doing my thing, whatever, and I know every to each his own, but she's not somebody that I'd be checking for. Okay.
Exactly. I
Just what we checking for. So, how they got together would be an interesting story. I'd like to hear that. Um, but it is a sticky situation, but it also takes two to tango. So I'd be like, yo, MJ Jr., what are you thinking?
but you know, okay, but you know how guys are. So, and I'm not saying he could very well, I mean, he could very much have feelings for her. Like I said, I don't get in
You
people's,
could, you could.
but what I'm saying to you is, you as a mother. That's why I keep telling people. I know we're gonna get bad emails from this shit, but I'm telling you, in 2000, not just 2023, I say since like 2010, women are worse than men, bro.
Mm,
Not all women. I'm just talking about, if you look at ratchet men and ratchet women, the
mhm.
ratchet women are worse. Dude, yo, they foul as fuck, bro. It's like,
Mhm.
yo, to me, as a mother, are you telling me, dude, let me tell you something. In my, let me put this out there, in my younger years,
Mm.
because I'm not like this now, but my younger years, oh yeah, if you out there and it's easy, I was like, okay. In the words of Craig from Friday, his father, bang, 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 bang. I was out there like, but guess what? I've always had respect for those around me. I believe in guy code. So, which means if I'm hanging out with my boy and his
Mhm.
girl, it's happened numerous times, and his girl was on me or trying to flirt, or even his ex, there's too many girls in this world. I don't need her.
Right.
I'm good. Like, I'm good. And me and you have had that talk before. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, yo, I'm
Yep.
good. Like, I'm
Yep.
good. And believe me, I got receipts,
Mhm.
text messages, email messages, written letters. Like, I'm talking about graphic.
Mhm.
I want you this, I want you to do that, blah, blah, blah. And I would never do that
Mhm.
because I respect my people. So if that's just my boy I respect, imagine my child.
Mhm.
What, dude, like with her, it's like, see, to me, she's in the reality world anyway. She was on one of the Real Housewives joints, and
Okay.
and and remember, she's super. She was. She, I don't think she fuck with him no more. But she was super tight with the um Kardashians. So my thing is, so she liked that press.
Yeah.
What's that attention?
This is
My
thing.
thing, right? But my question is, how far will you go to get it? So I'm not even going to get to the Michael Jordan son yet. I looked it up. It says Scottie Pippen Jr. plays for the Lakers. He still does. Probably don't get a
Okay.
lot of burn, but he plays for the Lakers. The
Okay.
other guy that she dated, name is Malik Beasley.
Okay.
Malik Beasley. He plays
Mhm.
for the Lakers now.
Mhm.
So now they were dating for a minute. Like, so, but he's so much younger than her. He's a
Right.
kid. So
Yeah.
my thing is, think about this. Now, be honest. Let's say WNBA. Okay.
Yep.
Let's say your daughter plays for the WNBA,
Mhm.
right? She out there trying to make her own path. I need to, you got that talent. You worked your ass off to get there because not everybody can make it.
Mhm.
She made it.
Mhm.
You divorce her mother.
Yep.
You doing your own thing. These women are on you. You on national TV, blah, blah, blah. Every time they see you, you on national TV, you on TMZ, you on so and so and so and so. I wouldn't care if the girl from the league made the move. Would you try to disrupt what your child was doing and mess with some young girl in her league?
Nope.
Because that's going to take away from her shine.
Nope.
It ain't going to be about what your daughter's trying to do anymore. It's
Right.
going to be about who her daddy's fucking, pardon my language.
Yeah. Yeah.
So out of
Yeah.
all the women in the world, would you do that to your
Nope.
daughter?
Nope.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Sometimes now you know how they say you can't help who you fall in love with. That's true.
Right. True.
But I wouldn't even know if I could fall in love with that person because if it was my child, if my son was in the league, and but let's not use basketball because I got a son. So let's say he was in some profession where it was men and women, and he's trying to earn his way and find his way, and he's finally getting legs like up under him, and his boss or his co-worker, some hot little young chick, want to give me the box, and I'll be like, no, I'm good because out of and even if I was at that point, I go, yeah, I like these young girls, blah 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 blah. Out of all the young women I can have in my life, why would I choose somebody that's going to derail you? Because they're not going to even be thinking about you no more. They're going to be talking about your pops and smashing her.
Right.
I think that's fucked up, and I think that's not cool for her. In my opinion, and if you could show me a different way, show me a different opinion or a different light on it. But I think that's some real corny shit for her.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah. I think it's corny, and what's even well, let's just say this, and now that you gave me some, you shed some light on her that she's into that whole reality TV thing, and she knows the Kardashians. I'm wondering even if that relationship is even real, or if they're doing it just if she's doing it for the press, and if so,
press.
why is his dumb ass buying in? You know what I'm saying? Because that's his pop. So
Okay, now watch this. So okay,
mhm,
so let's just say I'm you know me, I got an answer for everything. So let's say
mhm,
hypothetically it was you go, is this just for the likes and this is just to get
right,
more eyes on you and hopefully that a production company might want to do a show on you or whatever, whatever. 'Cause like I said, she did the Real Housewives, she did the Kardashians or whatever. So let's just say it was
mhm,
after her dating Jordan's son. I don't think it is, but let's just say it was.
okay,
You still got a son in the league. The negative press and the fingers pointing and the whispering and the narratives to your son, it's not fair to put that shit on. Now, if she didn't have a son in the league where
yeah,
he's gonna get all of the outrage and it's gonna fall on him,
right,
and he gets the pointing and the giggling it's just not fair to him. And I thought you were here to protect your children.
right,
So to me, even if it was her saying, okay, no, I think we could really turn up with this, right? What about your child? That's one. Now,
mhm,
that was when she was with Malik Beasley. But now with the Marcus Jordan joint, she talking about she feeling him, blah, 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 blah. I just read an article today. They just came out and said that they official. You know, Scotty and Mike got problems. Out of all the men that you could mess with in the world, you gonna fuck with your ex's. I don't call them an enemy, but they don't fuck with each other.
right,
You're gonna fuck with his son?
yeah,
And watch this. And before we started recording today, before we recorded this episode today, they announced that she was interviewed and she said if they got struck, because she said she already got heavy feelings toward them, they got feelings toward each other. If it ever came to marriage, she would change her last name to Jordan. So she said that. If you don't believe me, people, not you, Hawk, but the people out there, you don't believe me, look it up. So
yeah,
my shit is this: you got a son in the league trying to find his own way. Now you mess with his father's adversary, like you know what I'm saying, like his like I don't want to call them an enemy because they're not enemies, but
yeah.
they
Call him
don't
an
fuck with each
adversary. I
other,
think that's fair. Yeah,
right? So and then you go to the press and they ask you a question. To me, if it's anything in regards of Marcus Jordan, you should be like, no comment. I'm not even going to talk about that type of shit.
right,
But you want to do it because you want clickbait. So now
yep,
you're saying, so you could easily, if this is real, you could easily go from loss of Pippen to loss of Jordan, the two greatest names in Chicago Bulls history.
yep.
And that's not ratchet and foul? I call bullshit. You a skank. I'm sorry. And I ain't used that word in a long time. You skank ass heifer.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
yo, she found. And I know y'all do understand this part is about real talk, barroom talk. So when you hear us say certain words, it's no disrespect to those who got sensitive ears.
right.
I'm gonna tell you something. So all those got sensitive ears in 5 seconds go like this. Tell you something. I hope Marcus Jordan blow your back out for fucking months and do the nastiest shit to you, videotape you, and do all this nasty shit to you, and then leave you fucking alone because you a grimy bitch to me. Look, that's
Yo, cuz, why don't you tell us how you really feel?
that. Yo, cuz, fuck that, bro. Know why? That shit pissed me off. I know people are dogs and people, and we all have done things, but shit like this is like beyond the Call of Duty. You a foul, yo, you foul.
Right.
And she ain't, to me, she ain't even popping like that. Fuck that plastic face bitch.
That's what I said. I'm looking at her, I'm like, I wouldn't mess with her at all.
Look,
She'd get no rhythm. None.
thank you. You're Michael Jordan's son. Come on now. They was probably like Eddie Murphy said before. Was that Eddie Murphy in a comedy special? They was tossing the coochie at him.
Yeah.
He's catching, he catching all that. And you telling me Larsa Pippen is what you locked in with?
What you caught. Mm.
She must be tossing his salad like a chef from the future. Yo, cuz she like tossing that lettuce, tomato. She
Oh
got that
man.
motherfucker talking in tongues.
So you saying she turned the young boy out? That's what
Oh,
you
turned
saying?
him out. And I guarantee you, Michael Jordan is sitting there busting out laughing. He like this, Scotty, you can't top this. I just think and my thing falls on her. She fouled, bro. She fouled.
Listen, I mean, at the end of the day, I can't tell you what her end game is, but all I'm gonna say is I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I
That's all
wouldn't.
I'm that's all I'm saying. You know,
I wouldn't. Nah, wouldn't have been me.
I ain't
Nope.
trying to be mean, so we probably gonna edit some of that out. So I don't I don't want
Yeah,
to be mean.
right.
I don't I don't want to be mean. But she foul. She foul. And that's the type of shit when I see it online or if it's about personal people that I know in the business, that's the type of shit that made me go, yo, I be hearing shit sometime. I'll be having a good day and people be telling me about people I know, how they do some dumb shit. I'd be like, I need a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, because I can't even deal with that because I gotta speak about it now because we're on a pod. I gotta speak about it.
Yeah,
That's what we're here for. That's what people in bars and shit talk about. They talk about crazy shit that goes on in the fucking world. So I'm not picking on anybody. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But sometimes I'll be like, okay. Now, if you ask me my personal opinion, if we were sitting there chilling and it was in my family, I'd be like, I ain't gonna comment on it. Shit is dumb, but I'm not gonna comment on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But with saying that,
Yeah.
when I say it makes you need a drink, I'm on some casual shit today, man. I'm drinking me a margarita.
Margarita. Oh, so you got a little fancy.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I was taking it easy today because I didn't get a chance for us to really lock in and for us to really be sharing something one of those beautiful crafted cognacs or whiskeys or that you drink. So I need to live vicariously through you.
Okay.
What are you sipping on?
Well, damn it, start living. Because
What are you drinking on, man?
I got something special for the people. So in the last episode, um, we talked about Whiskey Advocate magazine and how they come out with the whiskey of the year every year, right?
Yes.
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just break out. I'm gonna break out another one that made that list,
Okay.
and it so happens that um, I had this in my stash before the list even came out because I
Ooh,
saw I wanted to try it.
okay.
So um, we are talking about Jack Daniels Bonded.
Ooh.
All right. Jack Daniels Bonded. So don't have to get much into the history of Jack Daniels because I spoke on it before in a clip when we did the Uncle Nearest piece a few episodes back. But everybody knows the regular Jack Daniels, the Black Label, Old Number Seven. You know, good, decent American whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, right? Well, they do, you know, they're a big establishment, so they do a lot of variations of different whiskeys.
Okay.
So this particular one is bonded. So what does that mean? We talked about this before a few episodes ago. So bonded or bottled in bond, it has certain government regulations by which it has to be distilled and bottled. So it has to be a minimum of 4 years old. It has to be bottled at 50% alcohol by volume or 100 proof. Okay. Um, and those are just a couple of the conditions. And that's what this is here. And when I saw it, I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And then I tasted it. I said, yo, I can do this. Now, lo and behold, and that's why I'm kind of high on this bottle because I thought it was a pretty good bottle. One of the better variations that Jack Daniels has come out with. And then lo and behold, Whiskey Magazine
Shout out to Whiskey Magazine.
from the same from the same list for 2022 where that Vantage came in number 3.
Mhm.
Well, Jack Bonded was Whiskey of the Year.
Wow. Wait, lift it up a little bit higher.
Came in number
There
1.
you go.
Whiskey
Really?
of the Year. Okay?
Wow.
Number 1. They liked it that much. And I said, you know what? Let me break this out. And not for nothing, as you can see, I like it too. Because it's about empty. But it's a nice whiskey. It's how can I put it? I don't want to use the word light because that'll make some whiskey drinkers thinking, oh man, it's watered down. No, it's not that. When I say light, I mean it's like maybe light's the wrong word. How about lively? When you sip on it, it pops. It's like lively on your tongue with the flavors that it's producing. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably a better way. Like light's probably not the best word to use. I'm gonna say lively, and it's got some chocolate flavors in it. It's got some oak, but it's just got a nice pop to it. It's got a little spice at the end. Like I said, it's 100 proof, but it doesn't drink like 100 proof. It drinks like a lower proof, because you don't get that real burn. But it's a good whiskey.
Mhm.
So shout out to Bonded. I'll show you the bottle again.
I never even heard of Bond like Jack. Okay, we all know Jack Daniel, but
Yeah,
Bond, I
Jack
gotta try.
Daniels Bonded. Jack Daniels Bonded, and it's very reasonable. It's not like them other expensive ass whiskeys I be drinking.
Mm.
This one here, you can get between $30 to $40.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. For this size for the fifth, and it's just a good drink, man. You know. This is a good drink. If I drink every day, this could be this could be my daily pourer. You know, it's a real nice, goes down smooth, flavorful. You know what I'm saying? Nice on the tongue. Just all around good drink. All around good drink.
And so, okay, so, oh, I ask you every time.
Uh-huh.
Is it easy to find? Where do you find it?
Absolutely easy to find. You find it in all your regular liquor stores, your corner liquor stores. Total Wine has it.
I love y'all.
Okay. So yeah, it's very easy to find, and like I said, very affordable. And I say go and get it and enjoy.
Damn, another one. Man,
You're
I'm
welcome.
listen, I gotta keep going back to our episodes to keep writing these shits down. Sometime I'll be tasting it with you, but sometimes I'll be like, fuck, I gotta get this one too. So so so
Yeah.
so Jack Daniels bonded.
Yep.
The first time you said it, I thought you said bondage. I thought it was some freaky some freaky shit you was there.
So I went freak style with it, right? Yeah, no. The bondage episode is coming later.
So, shout out to Jack D Bonded. Everybody hold a glass up, whoever is watching out there in Podland, internet land, whatever you call it. Here's to here's to the real ones, here's to the loyal ones, and I wish you guys nothing but success and happiness. And that's to you too, fam.
Thank you, my brother. Everybody out there, appreciate you. Appreciate you watching.
And
Come
log and
Sunday.
oh shit, I'm covering my face. And
Yeah.
we will see y'all next week.
Go get that bondage. I mean bonded. Go get
Peace out, y'all. See y'all next week for another round.